Let's talk ethics when it comes to making money online. So I talked about this in another video. You can go back and watch. It's going to be linked, and it is about using other people's content to create your channel, your views, to increase your views, whatever you're going to do. It's using someone else's content, whether that be an image you get off Pixabay or Pixels or any of the websites where you can get free images, including Canva or the ones that people do use like Printify and Printful for print on demand. There are images that are already there for you to use, but a lot of times they come with stipulations, okay? You have to change it slightly. You have to make it your own. There are things that you can just literally copy and paste, and there are ones that you can use the image. You can use what's there, but you do need to shift it and change it and to make it your own. So again, in the video that I have linked wherever it is, I believe I talked about YouTube as well. You can use clips of other people's videos or viral content, but you have to use a very minimal amount, and you kind of have to stay within the Creative Commons licenses, and you have to read through them. So it's something that people don't want to do when they're making money online, is to go through all the details. It's like when you get those contracts from the bank or from a credit card, it's like reading the fine print, and people don't want to do it. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I just recently saw an article yesterday about somebody who had done something very similar and was reselling something that they weren't supposed to. I do not promote the roadmap yet. I haven't tried it yet. I may try it in the future. But it is something where you have master resell rights. So you can recreate a lot of content probably, or things that they give you. You can resell the course as if it's your own. But a lot of things that you do online, you cannot use. And you will see people do this. You will see people on Etsy. You will see people on other platforms where they create Disney shirts with the Disney characters on them, or they create things from the Marvel series and they resell that image on t-shirts, on sweaters, on whatever. There's copyright issues with a lot of things. So if you're a really small company or a small business or whatever, chances are Marvel and Disney are probably not going to come after you, but you never know. The person that I was reading about in the article the other day, they were fined $7.1 million for using content that was not their own and selling things that was not their own. And so while a lot of people may get away with it for a while, you have no guarantee that if somebody does see that, they're not going to just pass it by. If somebody starts making significant money off of someone else's content and that person is you, you may end up owing a lot more than you make, owing everything that you've made, and you may find yourself in a heap of trouble that you didn't want to get into. So while people think it's not going to happen to them, it absolutely can, it absolutely does, and this is not the first example I'd seen of it. So I just want to share it with you out there. No matter how bad you think your content is, no matter how much you think someone else's content is going to be more viral, more enticing, more interesting, and people are going to click on it, you're going to make more money faster with it. You may make the money up front, and you may owe a whole lot more back later on. So stick to your own content, and if you are using things that you are allowed to use, if you do go into Creative Commons licenses, you look up websites that have royalty-free images or videos or things like that, like the Pixels ones and the Pixabay ones and other ones where they have given you permission to use them. Also check what the commercial license is. You can use them a lot of times for personal things, to create your own personal channel, to create your own personal items, but they don't give you commercial rights, which means you can't resell the images to make money, and other times you can. So be very careful, look into things on every platform so you don't end up in hot water that you don't want to be in and owing a whole lot more money. You want to be making it instead.